Hello friends, welcome to your 5-day Mohawk Valley forecast. I'm Jeff Matthews, accurate, educational, fun, and live streaming on Facebook. So, either like the Jeff Matthews page or CNY Weathertainment page. Actually, it's Weathertainment. Just search it on Facebook's search engine. Hey, Sunday afternoon. I don't mean to drone on about this, but there's a drone clinic going on at the Utica Children's Museum from 2 to 5, and reduced admission is possible for this event. You should check it out by going to either the Utica Children's Museum homepage, or you can check it out on my website. And you can email for more information at cnydrones@gmail.com. So that's a kind of a fun event for adults as well as kids, because think about it, you see way more adults doing drones than you do kids. Okay, we're getting started with our live streaming here on Facebook. We do this every day except for Saturday. And we begin with a trivia question for you to think about for the next couple of minutes. How far up into the atmosphere does weather go? To the top of the troposphere, that's the lowest layer. Early into the stratosphere, that's the second lowest layer. Into the mesosphere, that's the third layer. Or into the thermosphere, that's the fourth layer. Or the top layer, well, I left that off. It's not the exosphere. So I eliminated one of the 5 layers. Quiet weather through Tuesday. Temperatures are going to be warming up through the middle of next week, and there's no precip in the forecast until Tuesday evening. I can prove it. See that? Partly sunny Saturday, 43. Mostly sunny Sunday, 41. Slightly cooler into Monday, mostly sunny, 39. Showers Tuesday evening. Before I put weather features on the national map, I want to point out something you can see for yourself. Can you see this band of clouds? Don't look at me. Look where I'm pointing. Can you see this band of clouds? And it's moving in this direction. See that right there? Then you see this very thin band of clouds. See that? And it's moving in this direction. Well, this is a warm front. That's a cold front. And in between it is a wedge of warmer air that is developing in between, behind this warm front and ahead of this cold front. So, other than some high clouds drifting through Friday night and Saturday morning, that makes for the dim moon and dim sun, quiet weather all the way until the cool front, which doesn't get here until Tuesday evening. Now, there's a storm in the Gulf, but that's going to move up the Appalachians and out over the Delmarva, not affecting us here. But what is going to affect us is that bubble of high pressure that's building the warmth over the midsection of the country that I've talked about for the last few days. And this will translate eastwards because there's a high right here. You can see how the winds are blowing the clouds that way because of the winds around high pressure. And those same winds are tugging on this warm front, pulling it towards the coast. And therefore, pulling the warmer air that I mentioned in the last few days will be developing over the midsection of the country and growing and expanding eastwards by the weekend. Remember that promise early this week? So it's dry times until the next system arrives Tuesday evening. Look at that radar. That's quiet. From Maine through New York and Ohio, all throughout the Northeast. Nothing to be seen here. In fact, if you look up, over the weekend, you might see a big blue H moving across the southern tier of New York and northern Pennsylvania. See? It'll look like that. You look up, see a big blue H. High pressure. Dry skies. I don't know. Friday turned out 29 versus my forecast of 30. It was a dry day. 10:42 on daylight. Nothing else really notable about the statistics. So, we'll move on. CNYWeathertainment.com, partner page. Check it out. Support Weathertainment by making a purchase. Back to the trivia question. How high up does weather go? Not as high as the thermosphere. That's where things like the space shuttle and satellites reside. So they have to be out of harm's way of weather. So they go up into the thermosphere. That's the second from the top layer. They also don't go as high as the mesosphere. That's where meteor showers occur, where the meteors burn up, or where the aurora happens, aurora borealis. Excuse me. So is it the top of the troposphere, or does it go into the second layer of the stratosphere? Actually, it goes into the very bottom of the stratosphere. Not often, but there's 2 main types of weather. They're really kind of the same thing. Hurricanes, which are mainly made up of thunderstorms, which is the second type of weather. Thunderstorms, even individual ones, can poke through the lowest part of the stratosphere when they become super intense. So, they can go into the stratosphere. Hurricanes and thunderstorms, which are in some ways one and the same thing. Saturday, partly sunny. It turns brighter in the afternoon than in the morning, high of 43. Mostly cloudy at night, 31. Mostly sunny on Sunday, 41. So low 40s both weekend days, slightly cooler on Monday, but just as bright. And then the next rain chance is Tuesday evening into early Wednesday. That's your 5-day Mohawk Valley forecast. Make it a great weekend.